So in flight school, you get to like shoot the gun and fire rockets and all that stuff like that. What was that like first time you did that?
So 30 millimeter is great, especially if you're in the front seat, because you can feel the entire chassis kind of shake and everything. And if you're trying to hover, especially in the Alpha model, if you're trying to hover, it would mess up your hover holds and stuff because it moves the aircraft. And if you're shooting off the left side, it's going to push it right. And you're learning a bunch of things like that. Also, you're learning things like running fire. If I'm using the TADS, the target acquisition and display sight, you're able to use the weapons processors from the aircraft, so I can laze, and I mean it's pretty much gonna I can point and shoot and do all of that. So that's pretty easy. But now I switch over and I'm shooting with the IHADS, which is the integrated helmet and display sight. You're using basically your head to steer the gun. If I'm shooting to the right, or if I'm shooting to the left, I have to do different things based on that. I also have to have a distance already calculated in, so you have to use more Kentucky windage when you're just using your helmet. If I'm shooting to the right, I've got to consider the forward motion of the aircraft and gyroscopic precession, pushing the bullet to the right. Between those two, they'll kind of level each other out, so then I just have to kind of make the range correct if I'm aiming to the right. If I'm looking to the left, I really have to kind of lead the target a little bit because I've got forward motion of the aircraft and gyroscopic precession acting in the same direction.
Interesting.
And so if I just look at the target, I'm going to hit to the right of the target. If I'm aiming, if I'm looking off my left side of the aircraft, my port side of the aircraft, aiming directly at it, I'll miss to the right. So I have to aim a little bit to the left with my head. Same thing with rockets. Rockets are a lot of fun. That's my favorite thing. It's kind of like throwing darts. So the aircraft has some calculations and stuff it does for you. But at the end of the day, it's shooting rockets is more of an art form.